Breeze don't blow, my people. We don't see far we yash. It will surprise you, or it might not even surprise you, but because we all know how these influential politicians, how they got their money. The private investigator Tinubu employed, to investigate major major ministries, especially CBN, the Central Bank of Nigeria, has finally concluded its investigation. And you guys will not believe the prominent Nigerians that were implicated in this case. Right now, they're advocating for leniency on Tinubu's part. But who is going to pay for the $5 billion in FX that have been embezzled so far? Who is going to pay for that? Anyway, we shall get into all of that in a bit. But before we do so, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you do so. Subscribe. Join this amazing community we have here. Give this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world as well. Lastly, please leave your opinions, your comments in the comment section. I respond to all of my comments. Let's meet in the comment section below. Without further ado, guys, let's delve right into the details of today's news. CBN investigation, prominent Nigerians advocate for leniency in Tinubu's case involving $5 billion in FX. As a special investigative panel led by Jim Obazi concludes its probe into the Central Bank of Nigeria's CBN, influential individuals implicated in various financial misconduct cases are vying for an audience with President Bola Tinubu to negotiate leniency. The list of individuals seeking this meeting includes prominent importers, manufacturers, and politically exposed businessmen alleged to be deeply involved in foreign exchange round tripping amounting to over $5 billion. Presidential aides are reportedly preventing these individuals from reaching Tinubu to avoid compromising the investigation or its outcomes. Reliable sources have informed the Daily Sun that President Tinubu remains resolute and unswayed by such appeals, as he is determined to clean up the financial sector and set the economy on a path to success. Those implicated in any wrongdoing will face the full force of the law, as there are no exceptions. They are among the reasons why the foreign exchange market is in turmoil, and efforts are underway to restore stability and confidence in the system. I know many of them are lobbying intensely to meet with President Tinubu in hopes of securing a lenient resolution, including returning the misappropriated foreign exchange and avoiding legal consequences. The panel has uncovered numerous irregularities, and many of these influential figures are currently under scrutiny by the investigative panel. The complete report will be available shortly. A source with knowledge of the panel's activities revealed to Newsroom Nigeria. The investigative panel members have also reportedly received threats since exposing various financial wrongdoings by foreign exchange traffickers and their associated firms. In July, President Tinubu established a special investigative panel to examine the activities of a central bank and other government-owned entities. The panel was directed to report directly to his office to expedite their work and prevent bureaucratic delays. In September, the panel expanded its investigation to include companies and establishments owned by senior figures within the central bank and its board members. While the names of these companies were not disclosed, it is believed that some of them may have served as channels for anchor borrowers' loans and foreign exchange manipulations without corresponding investment to justify the substantial facilities. During the investigation, former CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele and his deputies resigned, and a new team led by Dr. Yemi Cardoso took over. In August, the central bank released its consolidated financial statements for the past 7 years, marking the first time since 2015 that the central bank's financial records have been made available for public scrutiny. You all, let me have your thoughts in the comments section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. My only concern in this matter is that this is not going to turn to a bargain where those that have been caught, that is the culprits, the guilty parties who have been accused of embezzling funds and all this round tripping and so on. I just hope that at the end of the day, they do not negotiate and say that, okay, I'm going to, out of 10 billion, for example, that I've stolen, I'm going to return 5 billion, like they did during the first tenure of Buhari's regime, where instead of charging these people to court, these people, made a plea bargain where they decided to return some of the money that have been stolen. I just hope that, that is not the case this time around, and that, law actually takes its full course, so that next time this will serve as an example to other people that you can get caught. You can actually get caught so that people will not think that, oh, I can do it and go scot-free. She been a Nigeria. This is Nigeria, and Nigeria within Abi. That's big thief. People who steal billions go scot-free, whereas people who steal goats or people who steal small money get punished for their crimes. I hope that this doesn't end that way. Before I go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Latterdale says, what we want is for them to pay back the $5 billion to the coffers of a government treasury without delay. Then they can talk with the president about not prosecuting them. The issue of clemency does not arise now. Let us know those involved in the scam until we start exposing and dealing with these few cabals ripping the country. We would continue to be underdeveloped economically and suffer, which is the truth, until we start, actually catching these thieves, these corrupt individuals, these people who are, making the country suffer, who are stealing from the coffers of a government. Until these people start getting prosecuted, this country is going nowhere. We will still remain underdeveloped because the governments keep borrowing while people keep stealing the money. Like, government keep borrowing year in, year out, and there are some certain individuals that just, keep stealing the money. May God help us. You all, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe. I'll see you all in my next video.